Wood Hummingbird Supreme. And if you have not had the chance to try this little guy, this is the Parlor Avant Garde guitar. Absolutely beautiful. Rosewood, the rosewood burst. And one of the things that we like about this guitar is even though it's small, isn't that nice? One of the things we really, sometimes they listen to me, not always, but sometimes, and I said, if we're going to make a guitar this small, this thin, it needs to be rosewood, because that's going to give it some chance of having a nice roundness of tone. You know what rosewood does. You know, it just warms it up. And yeah, I mean, you got to try this, and it plays so easy. Another new product that a lot of builders are using that we have kind of delved into is a product called Richlight. Anyone here know what Richlight is? It's imitation ebony. That's what the fingerboard and bridge is on here. We do not use ebony as a company, as acoustic guitars, we do not use ebony at all anymore. It's just too endangered, it's just not ecologically friendly. The Richlight, it's 85% wood fiber and 15% phenolic resin to hold it together. And it has the density of just a really, really, really good piece of ebony. Plus it has a great look, it's black, the inlays pop off of it. There's really no downside unless someone's just a purist and just wants wood, nothing but wood. But there's no negatives to the Richlight product. It's wonderful, it looks great, sounds good, it will last forever. But it's not overly hard. It's not like a phenolic or something like that feels slick. It feels like wood, it feels like ebony. So if you have the opportunity to check it out up here afterwards, feel free. The Parlor line, fantastic new products. Please check them out. I think you'll like the way they play, like the way they sound. And that's kind of where we are with Gibson. We love the historic stuff. We love moving forward though as well. A couple things that I just want to touch on here before we wrap up is we are not afraid to use technology to make guitars better. Not mechanizing processes, but monitoring. One of the things, how many people here know what a Pluck Machine is? Okay, a Pluck Machine is, just in a nutshell, the guitar is finished, it's been handmade, there's no strings on it yet. You put it in the machine, and the machine, it's this computer, it's like the size of an oversized telephone booth. And it'll go in and analyze the width of the fingerboard here and the width of the fingerboard here. So then it knows exactly where every string is going to lie eventually. Then it has a sensor that bounces over every fret under where every string line is going to be. And you can tell if a fret is a thousandth of an inch higher than the one before it, a thousandth of an inch lower than the one after it. It'll go in there and it'll level out every fret, recrown, repolish, and just make the playability perfect. Does not take away from the hand-built factor of the guitar, just makes that out of the box right where you want it to be. So we're not afraid to do stuff like that, to make things better. But again, we still do more handwork than anyone in the industry. And one last announcement I would like to make, and this trip is the first time that this has been talked about. We are not going to officially announce this to the world until April 1st. But, because you're my friends, I'm going to let you in on a little secret. For the last 6-7 years, we have basically built the guitars that are on our price list, and we haven't been doing any custom builds or one-offs or anything like that at all. We are instituting what we call our made-to-measure program, starting now, where you can get that guitar built that you want, within parameters. We're not going to do the guitar with 3 necks on it. Linda, I'm not going to do that. Yeah, I know. So we're, but I mean, within the parameters of what we have available for us, like from an engineering standpoint. But if you like, boy, you've always wanted that guitar, but I wish it had those inlays on the fingerboard and was that color. That's the kind of stuff we're going to be able to do now, which we haven't offered for a long time. It's going to be exciting. Of course, those kind of orders will need to be done through a Gibson dealer, but you can talk to Ben or Clay or any of the guys here if you have an idea, and we can get you a price quote on what it would cost to build the guitar of your dreams. And we would love to do it. It's going to be fun. It's going to be exciting. And I don't even think Ben knew about that until today. I guess I include you in a little bit on it, but not too much. But you are the first general public to hear about this. It's just this week we started talking about it. So that's going to be fun. The Made-to-Measure program, again, we're hoping to fulfill a lot of people's dreams that have been in the back of their brain but haven't been able to be realized for many, many years. So,
Bailey Brothers Music Company, where you are the star.
Any questions on the Gibson acoustic?